Hi everyone, thank you for participating in this live broadcast of Cooperative Learning Google Classroom. Today I'm going to show you some tips and tricks about sharing Google Docs and to do some cooperative learning tips such as some small group or partner share work and how your students would turn in this work. Some things I'll be going over today were actually posted in a PDF handout that I made not too long ago, and that can be found on your event page. And if you're in my chat window, I can add that file right now, and you'll see that in the chat off to the side where you can participate, and it would also probably be in the description of this YouTube video as well. But let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn on my screen share. Off to the side, I'm going to enable my entire screen. Okay, so here we have a sample Google Classroom group that I have made up where I work at a TLC, and I'm going to at first do one type of cooperative learning, that is the basic standard, make a copy for each student, and then student A will share it to student B. So you as the teacher, you would hit the plus button, make an assignment up. I'm going to say this is test for a email here for and I'm going to go to my Google Drive, and I'm going to search for a file. Okay, and I have one here, Johnny's Team Billy. And the easiest thing I'm going to be able to do when you're sharing something with all of your students with this approach, I recommend you just make a copy for each student, and then what you'll have to do is then have one student just invite another as an editor. And then that one student, let's say partner A is going to be the one that turns it in, and partner B can just hit the actual turn in button, done, in Google Classroom. Maybe in the private comments section they can put the link of their file in. So I'm going to go back to my screen share button. Turn it back on. Okay, so instead of making students can view the file, I can make a copy for each student, and I'm going to hit assign. Now I have about 7 teachers in this group, so they will see this file in their Google Drive once they click on the email. Once they got to it, I would see their work in my folder once they actually click on the document, which I'm pretty sure no one's going to be doing right now because they're probably busy teaching. So let's say if I were to open this file, let's do a little scenario. Let's say I am student A. And if I was student A, my name would be right in this area right up here, because with the option make a copy for each student, it has my name in the file. So I need to share this with my partner. So I'm going to hit share, and I would type in my partner's name. Well, and it should be, as far as I know, isn't there something in one of the practices for me about, and they can edit. You also want to check and notify people. That's a good option because you can put in a note. Let's work this together, because this way they're also going to get an email sent to them and send away. Yes. What I typically like to try and recommend is that if you are student A, I would typically have student A hand their device, whether their iPad or their Venue, to their partner and actually type their email in that share button. If you don't do that, then typically you will probably get something that says the wrong email, you didn't put the g.ori, something happened. So I find it's just the easiest way is just to have the partner type it on there. Okay, so that file should now be shared with me. What I have to do next is partner B is going to go into their Google Drive, and since it's a file, it's going to be in the Shared With Me section. And chances are it's going to be right up top because it was the last file, and that's how I have mine arranged by date. So it should be right up top for you to get into. And with that file, if you're in the desktop version, you would right-click on it, and you don't want it to say locate my drive because that means it's already there. So I need to find one that has been not mine. Oh, let's see. Nope. A lot of these ones are groups that I am the teacher of. So it's kind of hard for me to find it. Anyway, I would say add to my drive. Right now it's already in my drive, but in order for partner B to be able to use it, he has to add it to his drive first. So the file's been added to drive. Both students can now work on this file together. When they are done, students want to be able